What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Gonna be a whole lot of different shit going on, man, in this episode. If you fucking with it, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, make sure y'all check out the other videos, man. A lot of y'all subscribe ain't watching the videos, man. So without further ado, get straight into it. What it do? What it do? It's your boy Cannon the Boss, man. And I am back. Got something new going on. The Unknown Podcast, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Check out what I'm going. Yes, sir.
Overlords, and so they will go to that owl, and the owl represents a being that it's nocturnal, like it sees in the dark, it can turn its head around, 360. It's able to basically represent Moloch, right? Which are these beings that are in the Bible become Malaika from the same word, the root word, and they were like giving praise, or they give praise to their overlords, who were really from the Aldebaran star system and the Pleiadians, right? So, and Draconians too. So there are different types. And if you look at, when you say dragon, the dragon, we spoke about the dragon, and I'm going to, read some more bits and pieces. When you look at that, it goes into Draconians, or the Dragonians ties into Draco, the Draco constellation. And when I said about the
Let's get straight to it, man. I know y'all wondering. Get into it.
This is real life, real time. This is what I'm looking at right now.
This stuff that's happening right now, man.
Came out of nowhere.
Y'all gotta wake up.
But this shit is so real. Excuse my language, but
it's a lot going on, man.
It's the real deal. I said I wasn't gonna believe it till I seen it, and here it is. It's huge, you guys. I'm so far away from this thing, and that thing is still huge. Oh my gosh. They not lying.
She didn't say it was huge. She said huge. So you know that motherfucker big, man.
Motherfucker going slow.
It is going slow.
I personally don't know what to think about this video right here. I mean, part of my brain is telling me that it's real, but it's a lot telling me that this is AI created. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. As we get further into these videos, you guys got to dissect what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? I'm not the one to tell you who's making real videos or who's making fake ones. But as we go on, man, you'll start to understand what's going on, man. But let's get to it. Let's get to it. It was 17 hours ago, man. Now this in New York. This New York City. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why they trying to get a lot of stuff banned, man. They don't want us seeing this type of stuff. You know what I mean? For real. What are y'all thoughts on it? Like I said, man, I really don't know what's real or what's fake. I keep telling y'all that, but at the end of the day, some of these videos do look realistic, and they might be the real deal, man. There's been a lot of drones being sighted, you know what I mean? A lot of UAPs. There's been a lot of orbs in the skies. The weather's been changing. I mean, you got to start looking at these signs on what we're dealing with, you know what I mean? Looking at the different elements and what's going on, you know what I mean? It's a lot of shit, man. But let's get deeper into it though, man. Let's get deeper into it though. Let's see, man. Y'all think it's a game?
That's weird. What the fuck is this in Little River, South Carolina? They're moving.
That's in South Carolina.
I'm out here doing DoorDash.
So this just a regular person doing DoorDash, man. You know what I'm saying? He out there trying to earn a honest buck, and you running into shit like this, man. Crazy, folks.
Do you see that?
Hell yeah, Ray Charles see it.
They might have been like towers or something, but do you see how they're moving in formation? Let me scroll out. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I know we're supposed to be delivering this.
I mean, I could tell this is a real video right here, man. This
one just disappeared.
is real.
What the fuck is that?
Your guess is my guess, bro.
Oh wow, that's weird.
I mean, I know what it is, but I said, man, y'all get to understand what's going on. If you see me looking this way, I'm used to my camera being set up over here. But yeah, man, like I said, man, it's been a lot of stuff going on, man. I only try to show ones that look realistic, man. I don't be trying to show none of the bullshit sightings or nothing like that. Let's look at this one right here, though. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Come on, man. Come on, man. I know y'all see that. That's crazy. Crazy work, man. Crazy work.
Another incredible footage I have captured during my late night live
Crazy work.
which I believe are spirits coming from the ground, traveling, going back up. Others believe that these are orbs more than anything else. But what do you guys think? I'm pretty sure some of you have witnessed this with me. By the way, this is MLN. As always, share your thoughts. This is another incredible footage I have captured during my late
Man. So what I'm doing though is, kind of babying y'all into what's going on, man. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of channels out here that's, giving people information on what's going on. Like, this is AI created. Like, come on, man. Like I'm not even gonna waste my time on that. You know what I mean? It's AI created. But a lot of this stuff's not though, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff ain't AI created, man. So I said it's up to y'all, man. Look at this right here. Come on, man. It's on the 27th, man, from the Gulf of Mexico. What's going on? Y'all be the judge, man. See what my boy got to say.
Okay, so I've got some footage for you, and I was told that this was recorded in Michigan, once again, near a lake, and I'm not sure which one, but as I say, a lot of this stuff is AI generated, and it's hard to tell. This is at night.
Like I said,
some type of filter used, as I was told, to try to bring them out more, so it would make it look more fake, even if it is real. So let's watch the footage, and then we'll talk about it. So this is what we're looking at, and I have seen real footage that the craft did this.
Man. Hey, man. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Y'all see it. We in the times, man. We in the times where, things are starting to become visible, And I guess, as humans, we've been lost so long that we feel like, stuff like this can't be real. It can't be possible. But, man, y'all better start doing y'all research,
Frank,
man, because
what in the motherfucker is that, Frank?
it's a lot of shit. See that? Come on, man.
Oh shit. What the fuck is that? Frank.
Come on, man.
Frank. Record it. Frank. Frank? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, Frank? We're in San Antonio, Texas, and some shit's over us.
Oh man, this dude here, that was some bullshit. Anyway, man, we getting into it. Nah, that wasn't real. I don't believe that one. Like I said, man, this is some stuff, man. You gotta be the judge of it, man, and give me your thoughts on it. You know, a lot of stuff going on, man. But anyway, let's get up out of here. Let's get back to this right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Serpent in
Let's get back to it, man. Yeah, I'll put y'all on some of the stuff I'll be watching, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to Our Souls Matter, man. OSM. You know, this is where I get a lot of my knowledge from, man. Where I get a lot of research, and you know what I mean. A lot of stuff come from here, man. So yeah, man.
You're wondering if the car accident
Something I wanted y'all to listen to.
Rahubat, my name is Christopher. I'm calling out of Little Rock, Arkansas.
yeah.
And my first question is, how do we reach Nibiru? I'm looking to save my family. I want to know, how do we reach the mother plane? Is there certain things we need to do? Second question is, the planets are aligning this month, and I want to know if there's anything that we should be doing spiritually or mentally to help better the situation, or is there anything we're supposed to be doing? Third question, how do we talk to Baba Yanun? Can we talk to him through letters or through dreams?
Now, for those y'all don't know, what they talking about is the Nibiru, and the Nibiru is the mothership. Some of y'all might have heard of it before, but you know what I'm saying? It's conspiracies that it might be, you know, coming back here to get a lot of, you know, resources and stuff like that. You know, as we go in, you guys will understand what's going on, man.
Okay, told that. All right. Let me, yeah, because sometimes certain questions come up over and over and over again. And we try to simplify it as much as possible. What we say is, if you're considered or you're considering yourself to be a Nuwapian Sabian, then the simple thing is, first of all, get with a community. Get inside a community where you will be guided on, right, what you're supposed to do. As a brother, as a sister, we have orders, and within the orders is where certain information is divulged, and it's not all going to be publicly available. So if you're not inside a community, then you may not get certain information, right? So that's number one. And when you're in the community, you will know what we're being advised to do or not to do. So things like, how do I get
real
to
shit,
Nibiru? Like Nibiru, first of all, has all types of beings that, and there are different types of ships called Nibiru. You have like smaller versions of crafts that come out of Nibiru called Nibiru. It's like a fleet, for lack of a better word, right? So I'm saying, when you're inside the community, if you're a brother, you should then be in the brotherhood. If you're a sister, you should be in the sisterhood. If you're not able to yet be in any of those orders, and we have other orders for, you know, the part Tashruk, which is the young disciples, or the young order for student teachers. We have the elders. I'm saying that to say that people don't follow the basic steps that we basically share to say, look, get inside a community so that you can get information that's not available publicly. That's number one. In terms of how do you, I'm saying that because the master teacher is the guide, and he will tell us what we need to do and when we need to do it at the time we need to do it. And so if you're listening to what he's saying, then you have to really follow the instructions. Number two, you should be working on yourself spiritually anyway. That's reading the scrolls for yourself. These videos are good, and you get sound bites, snippets. Telegram, we give you some information, but you have to read the scrolls for yourself so that you're developing yourself inside and out. And in the scrolls, he tells you how to communicate and contact Yanun. You know, we have, you know, rituals and images and things that you focus on and try, you know.
So yeah, man, this is just a lot of stuff that I've been doing lately, man. If y'all wonder why I ain't been on YouTube, man, you know, other than being on Twitch and being on Kick, you know, I also stream. You know, I also got a lot of other platforms that I do. So I don't know if y'all are hip to it or what, but when y'all don't see me on here, that's where y'all can go tune in to Twitch or Kick. Live on there, you know, smoking, drinking, playing the game, talking shit, you know what I mean, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, man, let's get into it, man. This is one of the people, you know, that I've been getting into.
That's the most ridiculous thing we ever heard of. Right? So they create their paperwork, their allodial title system, in order to lay claim under the salvage right what the squatter has returned to the crown.
Now, what I'm showing y'all is they're basically breaking it down on what's going on in the world today as of like the New World Order and, you know, far as the Pasadena, you know, / Altadena fires and stuff like that. They basically telling y'all like, you know, things that happened back in the days and things that are happening now, and it's kind of concurrent with what's going on. So they're explaining to you about the rights and, you know, stipulations that have been broken, you know, that people don't, you know, they kind of bypass them because people ain't really hip to all the laws and legislations that they do have or executive orders in the world, because that's some things that they don't pay attention to. So that's what Rod Hayes is breaking down to him right here. But mostly this channel is for people of enlightenment, people that want to seek the truth and people that want to know what's really going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. So that's what it is.
Can somebody mute up, please? Make sure you guys ladies on mute.
Or make sure that their YouTube is actually shut off.
Just mute up. Just mute up. Yes. But I'm so happy that we got Rod. You're bringing the ladies out tonight. We have Big Sister YM, Z-Real, Goddess.
And these just all the people that join, you know, his podcast.
Welcome to the show.
Stuff like that.
Welcome to the show. Who came up first? I'm not sure.
So much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Peace and love, ladies. I love what you sisters are doing. And, you know, I've been pretty much, you know, I'm raised in Brooklyn, New York all my life. Right now, I live in Delaware. My thing is,
I do too.
I know you do. I've been waiting for us to bump heads and so we can link up. But
I had to move over so y'all can see.
So I've been on this journey, my sisters and Uncle Rod, for many, many years. But I am a lesbian woman. So even though I'm on this journey, I'm not often accepted by our community. Now, as someone that does live Wusabat, Bobby.
Well, see, I don't want to get into you know, the politics of the lesbianism or the LGBTQ community or whatever, but we all know that humans were created for a certain purpose. You get what I'm saying? Now, a man and woman was put here to produce and keep it going, whatever the case may be. Now, as this lady right here, Big Sister YML, she is saying that she is an enlightened person, but at the end of the day, she's a lesbian. So people are looking down on her because of that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's kind of like a contradictive situation. You know what I mean? Because you got one part of your body telling you not you know, judge anybody and shit like that. But then when we looking at history and religion, it's not tolerated. So I mean, who's wrong? I mean, I feel like they both right and they both wrong. So it's just nothing that I can keep going into about. But yeah, I mean, you know, she's stepping into it, but eventually, you gotta change your ways.
But y'all knew only taught us love. That is it. But I try to extend that to our brothers and sisters, and it's not often received because of how I live. And I think that's a personal choice of mine, and it doesn't have anything to do with what I stand for. What I stand for is love, peace, and unity. Because I'm a 70s baby, and when I was coming up, that's all we knew. And I feel as though when we had nothing, we were better off as a people. But now, because we have all these devices and all these things taking our attention away, what
That's real.
is the prize?
That's real.
We are lost because our babies have fallen prey to all of this. We were born, you know, coming up in the 70s. I'm from Marcy Projects, my grandparents rather. And, you know, we didn't always have, but we had each other and we had love. And love is the thing that I feel is lacking the most. So this is why I love what you sisters do. And I love you, Uncle Rod. And I just love us. And I just want to see us do.
Now, for all my subscribers that's been rocking with me, man, for since day one, man, this right here, this is not the Unknown Podcast. This is still the Canon Reaction Entertainment show. What I'm doing here is I'm introducing this side of my other channel, so you guys can understand what it's about and see if you guys want to take a liking to it and subscribe to it. But it is going to be called the Unknown Podcast. That's why I do have it up there. I do got the Unknown Podcast right there, as you can see. You know what I mean? So the link will be in the description, so y'all will be able to click on it, and it will direct you to the Unknown Podcast. And this channel will have nothing but this type of stuff on there. So if this is not of your interest, I don't think you should subscribe to it. But anyway, let's keep it going. Most of y'all have been part of my politics and all that stuff, so you know, I think y'all will like this channel too.
Better, but I see so many of our brothers and sisters, they're lost. They're lost. I talk to them all the time because I'm on the wrong side of Delaware. Because I let somebody move me from New York to here, and this is where I wound up.
Yeah, they kind
I
of getting
sometimes
off
feel like
subject.
I'm
Let me
on
go
the wrong
on to Rod
side because
Hayes,
no one around me is
so I
like-minded
can
like me.
so I can really, you know, show y'all what he really be talking about. Here we go, right here.
In hopes that we would say it first, but truth.
So it's a couple things I need you to remember. When they talking about the number 13,
Okay.
right? They talking about the spell put on the Great Mother by the secret societies.
Okay.
When they talk about the
Yeah, listen to this right here,
72
man.
star seal in the dome,
Okay.
they talking about the 72 sigils used to seal the Great Mother womb,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And then they gonna talk about the layout of Washington, D.C. Those are sigils on the ground for conjure spell,
Okay.
right? When they talk about patriots, they talking about patriarchy,
Okay.
right? Okay, so when you listen to it, they gonna give you all of this history, and they gonna tie all the stuff we've been talking about, the usurping of the Great Mother, and the
They gonna give you all this history, but they're gonna brainwash you with history, his story, all this shit, man. Like I said, everything that's been going on, man. It's time to wake up, man. It's time to really understand who you are and really, you know what I'm saying, higher your vibrational level so you won't be left behind, man. Because as you can see, we are transitioning into a new modern world of technology. A lot of y'all people are, you see it, these old people be, oh, I don't know how to use an iPhone. Hey, you can't stay stuck in the past. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta keep it moving. So, yeah, man, this is what they be talking about, man. Enlightenment and ways to higher your vibrational level so you won't be left behind. You know what I mean? Especially this particular brother, Chief Pontiac Rod Hayes. Yeah, man, he got a lot of valuable information. I don't get a lot of my information mostly from these people. I do have a mentor that I talk to every day on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I won't disclose names for personal reasons. You know, this person likes to be private. But anyway, I do have somebody that I do talk to that is like on a higher vibrational level than these people right here. But these are the people that I can show you that are on YouTube that are, you know what I'm saying, that are putting it together, you know, trying to make people open their eyes. The person that I talk to, he really is, he's not a social media person like that. So, you know, you guys got to get that information from me. But yeah, as we go on, man, as you guys subscribe to the Unknown Podcast, man, this is what we're going to be on, man. A lot of valuable information to help you excel, man, and stay positive and you know, see what's really going on in the world instead of being back, you know, brainwashed and all that shit, man.
Restoring the great mother back to her throne. They finna show you all of the places they put the spells on her, but he's going to be telling it as if the number 13 is a cursed number. But the curse was put on the number 13 by the patriarchy to put a circle of blockade around Big Mama's seat. Right? He's dealing with DC, District of Columbia. Remember, before it was Washington, D.C., right? It was called Rome.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right? To tie us back to all of the biblical prophecies. Also pay attention to how they connect George Washington to Zeus. And remember that Zeus is Enlil.
Okay.
You got that? So I can't hear you.
For y'all don't know, Inky and Lil was brothers. And that's what they speaking on right now, man. They speaking on the situation that happened with Inky and Lil. As we go on, you guys will understand who Inky and Lil is.
You that good, so I got to go out and come back in so you can run that video. And by the time it's over with, we be ready to boot up.
I got you. I got you. Hey, y'all, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. We about to crack heads and twist caps. We're about to get ready to roll that clip. We like it's like a green.
Is that Semiramis is Nimrod's half-sister and mother. And then Nimrod turns around and marries Semiramis. So now his wife is also his half-sister and mother. You could walk into the Capitol Dome in Washington, D.C., look up into the womb of Isis, because that's what the Capitol Dome is, the womb of Isis, with the phallic symbol down the road of
this channel will be nothing but truth,
Peace, the Washington Monument.
Nothing but real.
Right? This picture
and if
right
you ain't
here
ready for
is
it, I
called
don't think you should
Apotheosis
subscribe
of
to
George
it.
Washington. Look up in the Capitol Dome, and that's what you're going to see. Surrounded by 72, which is a high occult number, pentagrams, which are known as binding pentagrams. That's how the ancients believe they can, and the cult believes they can control demons. You got George right here in heaven. The apotheosis means ascending into godhood. That's what apotheosis means. Okay. If this is supposedly heaven, you might think you'd see, maybe the saints, see, Yeshua up there, see the angels, Michael, Gabriel. No, that's not what you see. You see Neptune, you see Vulcan, you see the Greek pantheon hanging up there with deified George in the Capitol building. And not to be outdone, when Abraham Lincoln died, they started putting out postcards and whatnot showing the apotheosis of Abraham Lincoln. I bet you've probably never seen this before. They've tucked it away. It used to be out in the outdoors. They put it inside a museum now. This is George Washington posing as a god. Which god? Zeus.
Come on, man.
This is a depiction of Zeus from the Temple of Zeus, which is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Also, it's the same pose as the occult symbol.
Y'all seeing this? Come on,
for
man.
Baphomet.
We sleep.
Oh,
Time to wake up.
Nation.
Time to get your mind up.
Okay. And if you look at the entire layout of Washington, D.C., it's all occult. Look at all the buildings. It's all after Greek mythology, too. But most notably, if you think about our founding of our nation, it's all about 13, isn't it? 13 colonies, 13 stripes, 13 stars, 13 this, 13 that, the Great Seal of the United States, 13 steps on the Great Pyramids, on the Great Seal of our... What the heck is an Egyptian pyramid doing on our currency in the first place? Right? What is that?
You heard what he said. What is Egyptian symbols doing on United States currency?
Have to do with anything about our nation? Yeah.
Nothing. Ain't got nothing to do with us.
By the way, that's not an ego.
They run us though.
Manly P. Hall, one of the most prolific writers of Freemasonry, says anytime they depict an eagle with a point on the back of its head, it's really a stylized phoenix. Aha, we fooled you. It's not an eagle. It's a phoenix. In Egyptian mythology, The phoenix was the Benu. The Benu was the dying and resurrecting soul bird of Osiris. Okay? 13 steps on the Great Seal's pyramid, 13 letters in the Latin phrase Annuit Coeptus, 13 letters in E Pluribus Unum, 13 stars above the eagle's head there in the shape of the Star of David, which has nothing to do with David. 13 bars.
First thing they got us confused with is death. Now, from my knowledge, death is inevitable because it doesn't exist. You know, we don't die. And that's one of the things that Jesus came down here to warn people was about karma and reincarnation. And they didn't want the truth to be exposed, so they killed him. You know what I'm saying? For all you Christians, you know, you guys can read your Bible and you guys can see the gap in Jesus from when he was a little boy to the gap and then all the way to he's 30-something years old. Like, where did he go in that time frame? Well, he went to Egypt. That's where he was at. You know what I'm saying? That's where he was at. They don't tell you these things, man. You got to learn this yourself because you are the only one that could unlock your, you know what I'm saying, your knowledge. You know, nobody can unlock it for you. So it takes these type of videos and you know, stories for you to remember because it's already there, but you're just so brainwashed with everything else that's going on. So yeah, like I said, man, as time go on, y'all being on this podcast, man, y'all start being awoken.
Bars on the shield, 13 leaves on the olive branches, 13 arrows, 13 original colonies, 13 stars, 13 stripes on the original Betsy Ross flag. Have you heard about the Betsy Ross flag? If you go look up on history.org, history.org just comes right out and tell you there's no evidence whatsoever that suggests that Betsy Ross had it, other than the fact that she was a flag maker. She did make flags. There's no evidence whatsoever that she's the originator of this design, even though that's one of the myths that we've all been taught growing up in school. History.org goes on to continue. We do, however, have a good idea about who originated the design.
My bad, green screen.
Credit for that achievement may go to Francis Hopkinson, a New Jersey representative to the Continental Congress and signer of the Declaration of Independence. Hopkinson was a talented
like I said, man, it's just
interest in designing.
It's just an introduction to let y'all know what's going on, man. So if y'all gonna be liking this podcast right here, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Cannon the Boss, man, and I'm out.